The Tana River. Kenya's largest river passes through some of the arid and semi-arid regions of northeastern Kenya, where most of the communities are pastoralists. In spite of frequent crocodile attacks and waterborne diseases, women and children draw their drinking, cooking and household water. However, other water sources like boreholes and shallow wells are the most important in the lives of the people in northern Kenya. The poor management and ownership of the communities has, or rather often, resulted in breakdown of these water facilities. In order to address these concerns and improve reliability and sustainability of water facilities, the government is implementing reforms in the water sector.
Before the reforms, everything was under one docket that the Minister of Water was charged on making of the policy formulation, actually on resource management, water resource management, tariff making, and also even supply of this water. It was really having a lot of problems to the common mwananchi.
There was a lot of unaccountability, lack of proper governance, which brought about corruption in the water sector. And this led to a lot of water supply or water utilities becoming unfunctional.
These reforms are intended to decentralize management of the water resources from the government to the people through various institutional infrastructures. This will increase accountability, transparency, and enhance service delivery with women and children as the greatest beneficiaries.
Women carry the biggest burden in sourcing water for the household. And in areas where water is relatively scarce and far from the homestead, women and girls particularly spend a lot of time and energy fetching and collecting water.
Maji ilikuwa na shida mengi. Haikuwa na mitambo ya kupiga maji, wananchi walikuwa wanaenda mitoni direct.
Horta kwanza biyo dhooqa ee oo qandan jirna cabeeyay. Waxa kala nooga sii darnay anug iskuul intuu ka imaado yulufan qaba eegan biyo u dirsanay waxana la dhahay xasaa qaaday.
Young girls dropped out of school at an early age of 10 years. Young boys would drop out of school at ages of even up to 6 years. Reason being, they were either trying to look after their livestock, their father's camel, and taking them to the watering points, which would even be 1 or even 2 hours away.
Communicating the reform objectives to the communities is important in maximizing the benefits of decentralization. In 2007, the European Union, in conjunction with UNICEF and the Kenya government, began a 3-year water management and governance project in 10 districts that are prone to drought and floods.
We did not manage to go very much deep into the village level, the grassroots level, before the UNICEF came in. But the district water offices were actually now representing the board by going to the communities and at least undertaking the activities of the board.
The project addresses 4 result areas. Create awareness on water sector reforms process, the new institutions and their roles. Communities demand and receive services from water sector institutions. Increase the capacity for water resource management. Strengthening the capacity of stakeholders in health and sanitation.
So these 4 result areas then should help us to deliver on a sustainable management and governance of water for rural communities in Kenya.
The campaign started with the training of local leaders and community mobilization.
One is to have communities more knowledgeable about the water sector and the communities to know about their roles and the roles of other people in the sectors, so that communities really understand what will be the role of the Northern Water Surface Board, what will be the role of the District Water Coordinator, what will be the role of the WARMA, the Water Resource Management Authorities, and communities are also informed about what will be their role.
Drama, songs and poems are used as the main methods towards creating awareness.
In Northeastern, there's a high level of illiteracy, and to be able to communicate whatever trainings that we're doing, it has to be done through a more considerate approach.
We have moved away from workshop settings where you put people in a classroom and teach them through a blackboard, because adults do not learn in this kind of situation. So what is happening is bringing together a troop, for example, developing messages around, a scenario that is reenacted by the community members themselves in the presence of a large community. And such forums normally will be held during times when it is convenient for women, to participate in these functions.
Sasa ile ugonjwa naua mtu tatu. Bora pana karibu na makere mbali tu. Bana maji ya mto nakuja hivi. Kama nakuja hivi. Kama watu bura nafanya kama wewe. Wallahi da ile kitu. Bana bata meme. Kwanza meme eko nasikia akeo nataka kunywa maji tu. Sasa takuna maji gani ile nachafua wewe? Ile tu.
Tulikuwa tunahamasisha wanavijiji kwamba katika utumizi wa maji tunapotumia ile maji haina haja tuyaharibu ama tuyachafue, sababu tukiyatumia yanatuletea madhara ya mwili. Kwa hivyo tumehamasisha ili wajue utumizi wa maji uwe mzuri na tuyatumie kwa njia safi.